Hi, everyone. My name is Kai Armstrong. I'm the product manager for the editor group of the create stage of the DevOps lifecycle, and I wanted to talk to you about what we're planning for the upcoming GitLab 12.8 release. So in the editor group, a couple primary focuses for us are snippets in the web IDE. And so you'll remember from 12.7, we were focused on enabling the beginning portions of version control for snippets. So we're working on converting snippets to Git back repositories, and then we'll be introducing multiple files and other things. So in 12.8, we're continuing a lot of that work. I'll leave an epic down below so you can see what our progress is on that and where we're tracking, but that's coming for snippets, so we're really excited about that. We'll also be working on continuing to refactor other components of snippets to view, and so that helps us speed up that interface as we start to introduce new features and add new capabilities there. I want to talk to you about one of the features that we're really excited about for 12.8, which is adding a dark syntax highlighting theme for the web IDE. So, many users of GitLab set a syntax highlighting preferences that they get to utilize in the file view or in the project view of GitLab, but we haven't carried that preference over into the web IDE. And so in 12.8, we're going to enable the dark syntax highlighting preference. So there's a few other color choices in there, but we're going to work on specifically the dark one, and we'll be enabling it only for the code editing area. So we're not going to tackle the file tree at this time. We're not going to tackle some of the other areas in the web IDE, but we want to get this into the web IDE as a first step and kind of proof of concept for what this might look like as we begin to think about how we could broaden this theme to more areas of the web IDE and GitLab. So that's coming in 12.8. Another really exciting feature that we've got coming in 12.8 is the right sidebar has often been a confusing area in the web IDE. There's a bunch of different actions that can happen there. Some things are interactive, some things are not interactive. And so we're going to start consolidating things in the right sidebar to different areas within GitLab. And so one of those things that we want to start with is taking the merge request information panel that existed in the right sidebar and moving that down to the bottom area of the web IDE. You can see what that might look like here. We're going to start using that bottom bar much like you would in normal interfaces of your local editor, where that's contains much more information and other things that you might find important as part of the editing experience. And so merge requests will be the first thing we move down there, and then we'll continue to evaluate things on the right-hand side and see what we might do from that. The last one is a interesting UI update that we want to make to snippets. So while we're working through the refactor and some other things here, there's some usability and field oddities inside of snippets. And so we're going to change those things up a little bit just to make this workflow cleaner and make more sense for kind of the types of content that we'd like to put down in the, to have displayed in snippets. So those are the things that we're working on in 12.8. I'll link to the specific issues that we covered here, and down below I'll also link to a planning issue so you can see kind of all of the relevant issues for 12.8. So really excited for everything the editor group has going on in 12.8.